There we go. Look at all this open space, Intern. Oh, this is looking good. And the Jeep tour is running again. Oh, it's got a little bump right there. Oh, that'll be fine. That's just going to add to the environment for all the people who ride in it. But yes, so this is very exciting. So you can come in. Oh, and that reminds me, we need to add a gate so that our zookeepers can also come in. But you can come in, ride the Jeep tour, enjoy the beautiful geyser that spurts up every now and then, admire our amazing rhinoceri, and of course our lovely warthogs, who hopefully they were the ones behind all of our unexpected bee-eater deaths. I am keeping an eye out, but I think they were indeed the culprits. Bee-eater 44 has been healed. Yes, that indicates to me that perhaps getting the warthogs out of that exhibit was a very smart move. Why is the meerkat thirsty? Hello, little meerkat. Looks like the meerkats are having a hard time figuring out how to drink from the water they've got. So let's go ahead and provide them with a few little water bowls. That should be adequate so that they can sate their thirst. There we go. I love our meerkats. I can't wait until they start having babies. That'll be so exciting. And look at all these people. I think they enjoy the meerkats too. And you know, Intern, I was actually thinking that what we might do to help the people enjoy the meerkats even more, other than add some more of these amazing plants. Oh, I love these plants. They're so amazing. But why is Pandora really thirsty? What's going on over here? Pandora, what is happening? Waiting to nurse your baby. Your baby is gonna be the death of you if this keeps up, Pandora. Because your baby's not paying attention whatsoever to you and your needs. There we go. Going to be nursed by Pandora. There, that should help. Yeah, the babies are totally ignoring their parents, and that's been causing some problems. Plain zebras are doing okay. There we go. We've already got some kids walking through here, but I was thinking it would be fun to help people imagine what it is like to be a meerkat inside of your little meerkat exhibit by getting one of these tunnels. Actually, one of the interactive tunnels, not the tour object tunnels. But let me see if I can find... Would it be in here? I don't know. Nope. I'm pretty sure it would be in here. But there's actually these really awesome tunnels and things that you can let people walk through. I don't know if we have any of those right now, but I'm going to look for them. I used to have a ton of them over in our zoo when I ran the dinosaur zoo intern, and I loved them. They're just a great interactive little extra piece that can really help get all of the guests engaged and interested in what's going on. Also, having some binoculars can do that too. I don't know if we want to keep using the desert binoculars everywhere though. Let's spice it up a little bit with some random paradise and normal binoculars sprinkled in here and there. And then let's see if we can find where the heck... Now these would be useful though. Let's put down some viewing canopies because there seem to be quite a few happy people over here. So we'll make them even happier by giving them some comfortable viewing canopies to stand under while they're looking at our meerkats. And then let us add... what's this? Ooh, bird tree statue. That sounds amazing. And a little bonsai pine. Aw, that's so cool. There's so many awesome things, Intern. We are just constantly discovering new things all the time. Like a Jeep Wrangler. Just a stray Jeep Wrangler. Don't mind if I do decorate with that. Don't mind if I do. And then let's see. Oh! Ooh, the Exemplary Entertainment Award. Congratulations, you have received the Exemplary Entertainment Award for earning more than $100,000 in animal donations. That is amazing, Intern. So this zoo is indeed becoming quite the success. We just need to add a few more pieces here and there to make sure it seriously becomes a success. Now, where the heck? All right. Oh, what's going on? Oh, the Paradise Research Binoculars research is complete. Alright, back up. Let's try coming from this angle. There are the music things. Here's the camels. Here's the fountains. Here's the gazebos. So maybe it is over here. Alright, let's come all the way back here. Sorry, Intern. I know. It takes a while to dig through these catalogs. But, there it is! Oh, the cave painting hall! I knew it was laying around somewhere. But let us actually, I want to stick it right there. And then people can, Meerkat 3 is pregnant, yes! But then people can walk through and they can imagine what it's like to be a meerkat. Meerkat 1 is really hungry. Why? You've got so much, why are you outside? Oh my goodness! We've had so many escapees lately. I've really got to keep an eye out for that. Like these ringtail lemurs. That is it? Ringtail lemurs? How the heck are you doing this? You know what, Intern? I think we need to replace the fencing. I think we need to put down a high fence because I think they're just jumping the fence. That is my theory. We are going to put in a really high fence. We already removed a ton of the trees and things like that. So it is time to just put in the high fence. That's it. You guys have pushed me to it. You have indeed. All right, windowed fences, stone walls. I wonder if there's like hay disc walls. Let's see. Wooden bar fence, big giraffe fence, high giraffe fence. Very tempting. Very tempting. Ringtail lemur 1 is very thirsty. Is that because you're out of the exhibit too? What? How are they escaping? How? They're just constantly getting out. I don't understand how they're doing this. Oh my goodness, ringtail lemurs. I love having you guys, but I thought it was like their toys. I thought it was the trees. And still they managed to find a way to wiggle themselves right out. Well, let's get in a really tall fence. Yep, we're just gonna have to go with the super duper tall fences. And hopefully that'll solve it. Because there's just no other options at this point. What about high indoor fence? That's a nice one. I could see us using that around the whole thing. So there we go. We're just gonna have to replace this entire thing with, which is a sad thing because I absolutely love this beautiful fencing, but we're gonna have to replace the entire thing with a high fence. And why are you running, sir? What's the matter? Going to view animals. He's got a little bit of money. Looks like Pandora needs something to drink. Oh, he's worried about Pandora. Pandora is being exceptionally stubborn. Don't worry. We will take care of her. Also, we need to jump in here. Ah, there we go. Scoop that up. Clean up that area. Ringtail. What are you doing out here? How are they constantly escaping? How are you doing this? How? I don't understand. I don't understand, little lemurs. You're gonna have your entire fencing replaced and not be able to escape if it's the last thing I do. My goodness. My goodness. Alright, well, humph indeed, Intern. Hopefully we'll be able to prevent this. Because this is really quite worrying, to be honest. Alright, there we go. High indoor fence research is complete. So let us quickly go around and we are just going to replace, in fact, we're going to try to make sure we do this right. So, hide the plants for a second. We're going to come in and we're going to replace this entire thing with the high fence. I hate it because we're losing off all of our beautiful, absolutely just gorgeous fencing, but our animals' safety and well-being comes first, and they are just sneaking right on out. So we are going to put this down. Then scoot, 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 scoot. Come on. Scoot, scoot, scoot. There we go. Put that down, and then we're going to put in a gate. And hopefully the gate will keep them from getting out too. My goodness. You naughty little guys. There we go. There! Alright. Guess what? I'm moving your elevated food dish over here too. Whoops. Sorry, lemur. There you go. Alright, so hopefully that'll help. Gracious. Because I have enough of escaping lemurs. So I'm really hoping that'll contain the lemurs, but still allow our guests to peek in and be entertained by them. Lemurs are giving birth and they're getting pregnant, so they're spreading and they're having a great time about it. They just need to stay in here. Alright, and then our bee eater is really hungry. Why? You just standing? Okay, now it's going to go eat some insects. Just needed a little bit of help. Joan is giving birth, so our warthog population is just exploding. They're doing really great. Aurora is really thirsty. Going to eat berries from the elevated food dish. Okay, it seems like they're taking care of themselves. They just need a little bit of help. I think the lemurs were just having so much fun escaping and getting out that they didn't know what else to do with themselves. But they should behave now. Alright, and speaking of behaving, we need to get it so that our zookeepers can get in here. There we go. We'll even put a gate right there so they can zip around. And we're going to add in a new zookeeper. Here we go. And her duty is going to be entirely just this exhibit, because I have a feeling that, yeah, look at that. Our rhinoceri have already gone through They're a water trough, and they have created quite a bit of poop. In fact, that's quite a bit of poop, Intern. So you know what we really need to look for? We need to get a little side venture. Where's that compost building? Because we can make good money off of all the poop that is naturally generated here inside of our amazing zoo. I know it seems a little bit crude, but actually, collecting all the poop and making it into compost is a wonderful way to make sure that we are utilizing the most out of our resources. Alright, and we're just gonna casually take the compost building and stick it into the furthest corner of the zoo. There. So there, that should help there. Alright. Oh look, and we can get research centers and insect houses. We can even get a staff center and some compost buildings. Quite a bit of things going. Oh, you know what we should put down? Let's put down an animal photo booth and just see if anything happens. Over here next to the kid area, where all the kids are running around and having fun. Let's just tuck this right here and just see if anyone wants to take them up on getting some pictures taken. So there we go. And I think we have a decorative Jeep now, of all things. So let us see, where did that go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we have a decorative Jeep. I'm just gonna kind of tuck that right there because that's kind of amazing. Meerkat 1 is really thirsty. Oh, you got stuck behind there, eh? Alright, noted. We're gonna take out this burrow for now, because I don't think that they're all using those burrows all at once. So we'll scooch this small burrow. We'll swap them out. Put that one there. Put this one here. There we go. That should make them happy. There you go, meerkats. How are you doing? How are you doing, little ones? Oh, they're making their little noises. I love their little noises. I love the little sounds they make. They're communicating with each other. They're very, very social animals, too. Aw, they're so cute. They're so cute. They are communicating with one another. And Silver is having yet another baby. My goodness. Well, at least the endangered lemur population is definitely going to have plenty of, like, help from us. Now, the male lemurs, or the meerkats, excuse me, the male meerkats are indeed challenging each other. Meerkat 3 has just given birth to baby meerkats! Oh my goodness, baby meerkats! Baby meerkats! Baby meerkats! Baby meerkats! We have baby meerkats! They're so cute! They're so cute! Babies, babies, babies! I love baby meerkats! And Justice is now pregnant. My goodness, those warthogs in turn. But there we go. So hopefully people can walk through the cave painting hall. They seem very excited. Oh, what's that? What are you complaining about? Oh! We don't have any donation boxes over there, Intern. Whoops! Whoops! Let's fix that. Let's get some donation boxes sprinkled around over here. Just in case people are feeling generous. Like, let's see. I think that maybe we need to scoot it. Why are you running? Why are you running? I'm so embarrassed I went into the wrong restroom. That's amazing. It's okay, Michael. We know that it wasn't intentional. So he went into the wrong restroom, but that's kind of adorable. All right, so here's our donation box, and people are already using it. Wonderful. Oh wow, $23. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. That's a big donation when you're a little kid. You know what I mean? All right, and then we're going to put, let's put another donation box. Actually, whoops. Because we need to make sure we sprinkle those around. When our guests are feeling generous, we don't want to doubt their motives. We just want them to be able to donate. All right, then we're going to put that over here. All right, Intern. So, let's see, zebra doiker. I'm still wondering about this area. You know what I think, Intern? Because they have such a hard time dealing with not drinking, like they don't drink from the water anyway. So what I think might help all of our animals in here is if we turn this into a tropical, there we go, dry forest. Let's, there we go. Pick up some of this area, make it easier for them to walk around. I think that that'll make the animals quite a bit happier. Also, there's some more of the evil ice. We found out that this ice is indeed quite evil, as the animals just can't walk around it and they don't enjoy it. Godzilla the Second wants to reproduce but can't find a mate. You had a mate! What happened to him? Oh, huh. I guess he passed away. But she did indeed have some children. Is this Godzilla the Third here? Ooh, no. Oh, he's fighting! He's fighting with Gila Monster number 6. Alright, let's adopt him out. And let's see, where did our Gila Monsters go? They keep us busy, intern. We hardly have time to blink. Alright. Godzilla the second is its sibling. So we'll go ahead and adopt it out. I could have sworn you had a mate. Like, we did a whole bunch of really difficult searching to find you your mate, too. It took forever. I remember this. I think it was like somewhere back over here past the sharks, and we were like, oh my goodness, there's so much to do. So many animals to add. And then I was like, where on earth? Where on earth is the Gila monster? And I couldn't find it over here. Intern. What on earth happened? Nope, nope, nope. Semi-arid desert, please. Semi-desert. There we go. Gila monster? No. Oh, we just took care of this, intern. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I've already forgotten. Let's see, hot desert? Gila monster? No, but we do have the Arabian horse, which actually, intern, oh, Godzilla the second just got pregnant. So clearly, that male was kicking around in there. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was in there. You were trying to trick me. Trying to trick me. And the camels are now pregnant. Oh my goodness. I think what we're going to do next, intern, is we are going to go over and expand the camel exhibit. Well, and we're also going to put down these awesome arches for people to walk through. There we go. Some nice, awesome arches, just sort of sprinkled in pretty darn liberally. And then another one right here. There's that. And then let's get some nice little chairs. We need some benches put down. This is a very, very popular little area for our playground. I am so excited about that. I was really worried the playground wouldn't be a hit, but clearly those fears were for absolutely no reason, because it's quite popular. So we're gonna put down a couple benches right there. We'll put a couple benches right here. Then let's go ahead. Oh good, we've got some empty jeeps. We're gonna sell a few of these jeeps since they are empty. And we're even gonna sell this one, intern, because I found out there's a new exciting type. Look at these. We have zebra stripe. We need to buy, whoops. We definitely need to buy a zebra stripe Jeep. Are you kidding me? That is just too cool. So there's that. And now let's get some of the little viewing canopies. Gonna put a little viewing canopy over here. Right here. One right here. One over here. One over here. It looks like kind of a mess, but it'll be alright. Don't worry, intern. Gonna come in here with an umbrella acacia tree. Gotta make this area look nice. There we go. Right there with an umbrella acacia tree, and actually, we're gonna scoot this bench over. I hope that our guests can walk through. That what? You are not. How? How? How are you getting out? How are you climbing the killy trees? Alright, all trees are now banished from the edge of this exhibit. Every tree is banished from the corners, the edges, any of it. The killy trees at least. Get away. That's right. Alright, I think the others are okay. We'll put some killy trees kind of in the middle a little bit to try to make up for it. But I am so suspicious. Alright, hopefully that will prevent things from happening. Oh, African spurred tortoise 5. Look, the babies! We've got African spurred tortoise babies. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh, the animals here have so many problems sometimes. And they're gonna be fine because they're working their way to the places where they can eat. They just don't realize it. Also, I think we need to get rid of this. There we go. And actually, I think the donation box is blocking people. So let's go ahead and move it over here instead. There we go. That should do it. Now people should be able to walk around over here just fine. Warthog 4 has given birth. There's a ton of people just standing around over here, admiring our meerkats. A lot of people like checking out our gates lately, making me a little bit nervous. Alright, what's going on, huh? Can't wait to see some animals. Well, come on then, come look at them. We've got plenty. Check it out. She's gonna go view the animals. Hopefully that'll work. Let's make like a little jeep spot over here. Since the jeeps are so awesome and this is like the jeep tour area. Actually, let's put that back. Alright, where's our... No, I don't need it. I don't need a volcano. We're okay, intern. We don't need a volcano right there. It's all right. I promise. We're actually going to take this umbrella tree and put it right here. Then we're going to come over with these beautiful flowers. Add a few of them down here. Nice. Looking great, intern. This is looking great. But all right, I think we have this area quite a bit perked up and should be doing great. The animals seem to be doing okay. So last thing we'll do is we will come over, add a restaurant to this giant barren area, make sure that our cheetahs are doing all right, and that we might need to get a new male and adopt out the other two males to keep things going. And then, yay, we have another new lemur, wonderful. And then we will go over and I think we will get to work at expanding the camel area because the camels are breeding like mad. So we'll expand the camel area, and actually I'm thinking that we might add, like, yeah, we're gonna give the camels a much bigger area. Is this a camel? Intern, do you know why all of our animals are getting loose? I would love to know why all of our animals are getting loose, so if you know why, let me know. But I'm thinking we might actually expand this area and include the beautiful Arabian horses into this zone. We might make it a really big one, and I think we'll do another tour through it because this would be a really cool area to do it. And, you know, then you can see the horses up close and personal, which people always love. So next time it will be camels, horses, and setting up some more places for our guests to eat and rest in turn. So I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Bye-bye!